Hey, what's going on, guys? Minneapolis is out of control. Let's check out this video. Pam Bondi is going to lay it all out for us. Let's see what she has to say.
Well, why this has happened in Minneapolis is because you have a mayor, you have a governor who has declared Minneapolis a sanctuary city, saying, bring your worst of the worst to Minneapolis. You're invited here. We will protect you. Aisha, these are the arrests.
Facts.
These are just the arrests that ICE has been making. And that's why Donald Trump has ICE in Minneapolis to protect the citizens. Sodomy of a boy, strong arm robbery. Sexual assault, sodomy of a girl under the age of 16. Rape, 12-year-old girl. Strong arm, rape, ag assault. Convicted rape, child fondling. These are all the illegals that Joe Biden was letting into our country. And they were all going to Minneapolis because the mayor, the governor, the AG, they were protecting them. And Donald Trump is going to protect the citizens of our country. I was there all week, as you saw. I was in Minneapolis, and we are going to protect our churches. We are going to protect our great men and women in law enforcement who were out there doing their jobs today. They were out there arresting a violent offender, and then this guy comes up. I can't talk about more of the details. Chief Bovino talked about that. It's now all pending, but we will support the men and women in law enforcement, and we will support the good citizens of Minnesota if the governor and that mayor aren't going to do it.
Some of the people that you arrested, like you mentioned, in the last couple of days, you feel it was incredibly organized.
Yes.
What can you tell us more about what we're seeing on the ground there? I mean, our Steve Harrigan, who's covered many wars, said that in his own observations, it feels incredibly organized. These people know each other. They know where to go. What do you know about this?
Somebody's
that's right.
paying.
I can tell you what
Someone's
I
paying for this.
observed when I was there. It's extremely organized. The signs they have are all matching. They're well written. And look at what's happening today. How did these people go out and get gas masks, these protesters? Would you know how to walk out on the street and buy a gas mask right now? Yeah, think about that.
No.
Right. All of these protesters out there right now have gas masks on, matching, very expensive, by the way, gas mask. It's organized. They're out there to cause problems, and they're out there to hinder the great men and women in law enforcement, and we are not going to have it in Minneapolis or anywhere else in this country. We're going to protect our synagogues. We're going to protect our churches. That's why I was there, and we are going to fight back to keep people safe. Our country was founded on religion. Our country was founded on law enforcement, and that's what President Trump believes, and that's what we're going to do.
And there you have it. This is organized. They have gas masks. They all seem to know each other. Someone has to be paying for all this to be happening. But most importantly, I've said it before, why are Americans trying to stop American law enforcement from getting these people out the country? You just heard her read the records of the men they already nabbed. Why try to block them from getting these people out of the country to keep you and your family safe? That's what I'm not understanding. And my question to you all is, do you feel that Tim Walz should be arrested and removed from office along with the mayor of Minneapolis? But there's no way this is going to be happening, in a Republican run state. It's not going to happen. It's out of control here in Minneapolis. But the Americans are protesting for these people who are here illegally. But look at the crimes, look at their records, what they've done. And I just can't understand why protect someone like that. But here's something even more important. Let's say the world gets out of control in this country, I should say, our country gets out of control. It's in shambles. The people that came here legally, they have a home to go back to. They can go back. If someone came here from, let's say, Colombia, they can go back to Colombia. You understand what I'm saying? They can go back to El Salvador. They can go back to Venezuela because things are too crazy here. But what are you going to do? You're an American. This is the only home that you know. This is the only home that I know. So what are you going to do? You're fighting to keep these people here, going against law enforcement. But if things get out of control, you have nowhere to go. You're stuck here in this country. And these people that Americans are fighting for and protecting, it's like you don't understand. These folks don't like you. They don't like America. But they come here because they have a better opportunity here than their country, but they don't like you. So why fight for them and defend them in the streets and make your country, tear your country down? Why tear your country down to protect people that came here illegally, who don't even care for you? Why do that? You want these people to stay over here, and you have your little girls, your little boys outside playing. What if one of these folks have these records? Grab one of them. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't make any sense why Americans would be fighting to keep people who came here illegally. There was a gentleman that came here he's a migrant, but he came here he came here the right way. He came here the right way, he said. He went through the port of entry and he got his citizenship. And even he was saying he wants the ones who came illegally to go back home. You have to come the right way. But I don't understand, again, why cause all this chaos against American law enforcement when you're American as well? This is your country you live in. Why tear up your own country? You're burning your own house down for people who don't even respect you. And they have a home to go back to, but you have to remain here. It's crazy. So you guys let me know in the comment section below. Do you believe Tim Walz should be arrested, removed from office, along with the mayor of Minneapolis? And here's another question for you. Do you think Trump should send in the army? Let me know what you guys think. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.